Welcome, welcome. Hope you're ready for some chair exercise. Have your water bottle. Um, if you have a towel or resistance band, please have that ready, and we'll get started soon. All right, let's get our twist on. Okay, then let's push out. All right, then let's take it up. All right, let's go down. All right, do two more. 1, 2. Just shake it out, then cross your arms over. Stretch. Okay, switch sides. Okay, behind. Okay, switch. All right, let's bring our knees in. Okay, switch. All right, grab our fingers and push out. Okay, bring it up. Try to touch the ceiling. And then lean to one side. And then lean to the other. All right, shake it out. And let's put one leg out, the T, and then stretch. Okay. Let's do two more. There's one. And two. Woo. Okay, let's do our hip openers. I guess some kid tried to call a thread in or something at the school But they took all their phones away because they found out it was on the school's internet, the Wi-Fi. So they took all the kids' phones away from them. So I was like, well, that's probably how it has to go until you know how to use those phones right, I guess. Because the middle school side, they don't get their phones at all day. They take it as soon as they get to school. My daughter hates it. Okay, 2 more. There's 1 and 2. It's a balance, trying to make sure that they can have their yeah. And see, and I think that's why they took their phone, so that they would be able to concentrate on school. But hopefully it works. So bring our one elbow to our knee. Okay. Like everything's technology now, so. Oh yeah, yeah. I know. Yeah. Oh. Golly. Let's do 2 more. There's 1 and 2. Okay. And then we'll put our leg out, put our arms up, and then we'll just hinge forward. And come back and switch legs. I know I seen that piece they were doing just before that trial started. And I was just like, dang, that's crazy. They had like the news did like I guess like an opening piece before the trial started, about like kind of like highlighting how it became a cold case and what they've been doing, trying to figure out who did that and everything, and it was crazy. Okay. All right, let's do 2 more. There's 1 and 2. Okay, let's do some shoulder rolls. I know. I'm just living in the same town, seeing that poster. I know she's seen that poster saying they wanted answers. Because we used to think that when we'd be coming into town and see her posters, like, man, they haven't found anything yet. That's terrible. Okay, let's go forward. But man, those murder mysteries, boy, they'll just draw me in. Because that one day, I think it was on a weekend, we were watching like those 2020 stories. 4 hours passed by and we were just like, oh my God. I was like, dang. I was gonna do all of this stuff today. But man, I don't know if it's their narrating or just how they tell the story, but man, it just draws, yeah. And then when they put the story together just right, man, it's crazy. I was just like, wow. I think we watched like, it was an hour a piece, so we watched like 4 stories. But man, I was like, golly. Okay, and take a break. Go ahead and go with bands. Because some of them were just like, what? Why would you do that? Especially the ones when they don't want to be married to them and they just kill them, and I was just like, just divorce them. But it's all about money. It's always about money. So, but you start getting on because I would say, and then there's this one story. The psychology and then like the science. I like, you know, how they figured out like the bugs that were around there, the leaves. It can tell like the time of death. you know, the tissues, and I was just like, wow, that's cool. Because when I was doing undergrad, we did a little bit of the DNA stuff, which was really interesting, but the whole calculations and stuff, no. That wasn't me, that wasn't me. Yeah, it deals with math and calculating probabilities, nah. Because it's just too easy to mess up with your, like, because there's like human error in there too, but still. Okay, let's do 2 more. There's 1 and 2, and hold it. 5 circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Opposite way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, switch legs. Oh. That's funny. That's hilarious. Yeah. Oh gosh, be like that song Earl, Age. That's like, I was playing this scary game. It was a long time ago, like early 2000s. It was a really scary game. It was called Silent Hill: The Room 4, because they had other ones previous. But this was like, you were like in your apartment, and then you found like this portal out, but it was to like were a bunch of ghosts and demons, and it was really crazy. It was scary. And then I started having dreams about it. Like bad, it was scary. I still remember it vividly to this day. And then I was telling my friends about it, and they're just like, you need to quit playing that damn game. And I was like, okay, I better. And I never played it since, because it like started like messing with me, and I was just like, oh my gosh. Okay, do 2 more. 1 and 2, and hold it. And let's do 5 circles. So I was like, dang, that's when you know you're really into it. 1 more, backwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Wrap it around our hands like this, and then we're just gonna pull it back. And then I remember that one time I had this crazy dream. It was a house I used to live in a long time ago when I was younger and back in Oklahoma. And it's not there no more, it got tore down, but I was laughing because in that dream I was walking around there, and then stuff was moving around, like there were ghosts in there, and then I wasn't even scared. I was like, hey, quit making a mess, quit doing it. It was like, there was like dinner rolls on a plate, and it was like throwing it it was like tipping it towards me. I said, hey, quit doing that, quit playing around like that. And I was like getting mad, and then there's blinds it would have been our dining room. And then, but we used to have our computer in there, like the desktop computer. And then it looked like those blinds are open. The 2 more. And there's 1 and 2. And it looked like, like it was open like that, like somebody was going like that, but you couldn't see the fingers, if that makes sense. So I was like, look, I said, somebody's trying to look out. And I was just kind of looking at it. And then another part of the blinds, I seen like somebody had like black gloves, and then you see like they were from the outside looking in, opening those blinds. And so in that dream, I went in there and I opened up those blinds really big, and I said, who's trying to look in here? What do you want? Go on, get out of here. And then while I was doing that, I must have been doing that while I was sleeping. So I was going, and really woke myself up, because I went, ah, and I was like, what? what? And I was just kind of rolling, and I laid back down, and I started laughing. And I said, what, dang, I guess I was chasing them out of there. But I was like cracking up. I was like, dang, that's crazy. Yeah. 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 Hot and cold, yeah. Okay, 2 more. There's 1 and 2. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, vents and all that, yeah. 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 Wow. Yeah. Yeah. Wow. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, 2 more. 1 and 2. Okay. Let's lift it up. Dang. I did duke it up. Yeah. Ready to go. Ready to fight. That's funny. Cause I've done that when like you're like gonna go and walk somewhere. Like that's about as far as I went. I never was like, what are you doing? Get out of here! And then I was like, I woke myself up. Let's do 2 more. 1 and 2. Switch. But that's like funny because it's funny how the brain works and gets off. Yeah. Yeah. Or you just feel like you're right in that moment, I guess, too. Boy, that's crazy. Where's she at? Eh. I heard the bell ring. Eh, round 1. Let's go. Golly, that's crazy. Okay, 2 more. There's 1 and 2. Okay. So I take this off. All right, and then we're gonna lay one part on the ground and we're gonna step on it. Make sure it won't come out from underneath there. Just gonna wrap it around once and then just lift it up. Yep. It's supposed to be warm today. It's supposed to be like in the 50s today. I know. It's supposed to like, well, not too bad, but it always makes the roads icky. That's gets on my nerves. Exactly, same. 2 more. There's 1 and 2. Because we did that the other day when my husband had his car in the shop in Minot. And then they said, well, you can come get it on Saturday, this past Saturday, but it snowed that Friday, so we didn't know how the roads are going to be, so we'll just wait till Monday. But it's really not. Goodness, that's a long drive. Yeah. Because when I was going to my graduation at UND, we took that way up to Stanley and that way. And it rained like cats and dogs all the way up until probably Devil's Lake. There was like a little town just before, it was right outside of Minot. I don't know what town it was because I'm not used to going that way. And then it was just like, as soon as we passed that town, then that storm just stopped. And I was like, that's crazy. Because it was like, couldn't see nothing, couldn't do nothing, and just drive slow. I had to drive that first leg of it because my husband said, you'll drive that first part, I'll drive the second. And I said, that's fine. And I was just like, oh my God, why did I say that? I know, that's it. 2 more, all right. 1 and 2. And then it was just cloudy all the way to Grand Forks. And I was just like, that's crazy. Why do you get the good weather? And then we didn't even know, like, our windshield wiper was messed up. It like shifted. It went to the side, so then it scraped up that. Because, you know, you just thought it was just rain at first. But no. I scraped it up, so I got blamed for that. I was just like, I didn't know it flipped, and because it was windy, and I just think that wiper was messed up too, but still. I was like, ugh. So I'm just trying to graduate. I just want to walk across the stage. Because I was laughing when I was driving and it was storming. I said, of course, it would rain. That's just the cherry on top for this whole graduate career. It's just a roller coaster and everything else. I started laughing. And as soon as I walked across the stage and everything else, I just headed back. So I don't even think there was a storm. I think we just wanted to get back because we were tired. And it was hard to sleep in that hotel. I don't know. It was, yeah. Kids had fun though because we got to swim and all that stuff. But I was ready to rest. Okay. 2 more. There's 1 and 2. Okay. That's how I was laughing at some of those kids. Yeah, today's spring. It's spring today. And then my husband's like, they say, he's like, it's still gonna snow. It always snows before it really warms up. And I was like, well, way to be a ray of sunshine, to start laughing. I said, it's just nice not to layer up. Like take 5 minutes to like get all layered up and everything else and come to work. Yep, that was about me getting layered up to make sure I had all my, because my thing, I don't like my ears cold. So I have to like make sure my ears are covered, and if I have to use a hoodie too, I'll use a hoodie. So then put on my heaviest jacket after that, and I was just like, ugh. Then I was like telling all my friends and stuff back home, I was just like, do you have to layer? I was like, yeah, heck yeah. So you're gonna get frostbite if you don't do it. And they're just like, oh my God, that's too cold. And I was like, you telling me? I live in it. Just start cracking it. Okay, let's do 2 more. There's 1 and 2. Okay. Let's go ahead and put this up. Because that's what we were saying the other day when we were in Minot. We're just like, oh, it's still kind of cold. And I said, it's not too bad. Because I think it was like 34 or 48 degrees. And I said, I'd rather be that instead of negative 34 or negative 48. So I said, because man, those ones are killer, man. I said that was part of the 6 minutes. And then go out and just be like, God, why do I have to come outside? Right? And then, right. And then see, like our garage door wasn't working for a while. So then it kind of got turned into a storage place. But then we were just like, oh, we got to clean that out. But it's been too cold and ugly weather to clean it out. Because usually we do have our car in there and then take it in and out and stuff. That was the best. But now we have to like go around and start it up. And I was like, ah. Okay. 2 more. There's 1 and 2. And let's cross over. Especially now the weather's just wonky. Don't know what to expect now. They're already having tornadoes down south. It's crazy. Yep, bad. And then Oklahoma had those wildfires. And then that was a power line that was malfunctioning, they were saying. And then those sparks started that whole wildfire. And I was like, golly. And then what was it? Nebraska got that blizzard. I said, wow, that's crazy. That's crazy weather. Okay, shake it. Yeah. Okay, switch. Okay, shake it out. Pull our head to the side. Switch. All right, do waterfalls. Okay, switch. Okay, bring our leg in. Switch. Alright, so roll our wrists. Opposite. All right, and let's end it with the head roll. Okay, go opposite way. All right, and back to center. All right, good job. I know. Wow, awesome. Thank you for coming. Yes, next Tuesday, it is on.